everybody. This is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
It's PJ.
PJ. A dejected, a sad, a depressed PJ.
Oh, we're back to work at the home office, so it's nice to be back in Dallas and back at the Corral and back in front of our fans. Let's get some support here because we're going to need it. We're going to face the Omaha Hot Corners, who are just as bad as it's tough. It was tough for you to find this game, folks. Not many people are going to watch this game.
You guys are real fans.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
The heck are you doing? Anyway, let's go to that last game because it's going to take a little while to get through some of the stuff and there's not much for us. Okay, again, things start off in the bottom of the first. Theodore Stiffner versus Lad Bradwick, our newest pitcher. And Stiffner hits one out in the right field, gets the RBI, puts them out in front, 1-0. After that, Hill, I don't know what their first name is, hits one to center field, gets 2 RBIs, makes it 3-0. Still the bottom of the first, Kimmy Smoke, right field RBI, making it 4-0. Then, in the bottom of the second, Slapper Glute gets the RBI, makes it 5-0. Still bottom of the second, because we don't give up just one. Stiffner hits a left field sacrifice fly, RBI, runner comes in, makes it 6-0. Then the bottom of the next side, Dion Bass, right field triple, 2 RBIs, making it 8-0. Before, still on that same side, Hank Hart gets a sacrifice RBI grounder over to second base, making it 9-0. It was happening this fast. Still at the bottom of the third, Ray's Rufo, center field home run. That makes it 10-0. Finally with the long ball, Ray's Rufo. We knew he was going to be a problem at the beginning of the game, but it was not a good start for our new pitcher.
No, it certainly was, and it was rough. It was a rough road, and the Heaters came in and they just they put it on them. And like you said, Ray's Rufo, he's always been one of the better players in the league, and we knew he was hot coming into the game. And like you said, eventually he got a hold of one and put it out.
Well, then we pulled him. Like you said, things went real hot and heavy in the first 3 innings. We pulled him out. We put in Leland Bull, and Leland Bull clamped down. He didn't give up another run for the rest of the game. Now the Ramblers didn't add much offense to it. We did get something. One bright spot in the top of the 7th here. Spray Bellamy versus Bishop Fuller, and Bellamy just cracks this one. Takes this ball out over the left field wall. It actually clears the back wall and ends out in the nearby court there. Makes it 10-1. Gives us something. They ended up pulling Fuller a little bit later in the game. At least he didn't go call a game against us.
No, he didn't. And to be honest with you, I was going to say about both Leland Bull and Boar Reliable, because they are starting/relief pitchers, they can go longer. So you do have the luxury of pulling your starting pitcher early if you need to, and then you can turn around and you'll get a great performance out of Leland Bull like we had in that game. But yeah, it was a game that was over in the third. So once again, the Ramblers, for being extreme contact specialists, they just can't get anything going. I think they didn't get their first hit was a kind of a roller into left field by Maximiliano LeBlanc, but I don't think it was until like the 3rd or 4th inning. So the Heaters are filling the place with hits, and the Ramblers just couldn't buy one. So yeah, we need that offense. We need the offense to start kicking in and start pulling their weight, because they've been MIA for a while now.
Yep. Well, and finally, Corbin Huerta, top of the 9th. It's this against Neverwalker, hits a left field fly out, makes it 10-1, which is gonna be how it ends, and that's how we end up losing the game, Pete. It was, like you said, it was not a good thing.
No, it wasn't, and I refuse to speak of it ever again.
And that's how it's gonna end. And now we're facing these Hot Corners, like I say here, and this is a game that we should win. It shouldn't be a problem, and we'll have to see how that goes. But now we're also, like I mentioned before we go to the standings, Well, there was actually some news. Let's cover the news. One of the things that happened since Jeff. So the last game, I'll start the news here, Pete. It was the first one was looks like a movement. Trey Mondo defended a Wildcats coach and was replaced by Kimberly Legstrong. So Trey Mondo, the 23-year-old starter, C- ranked, known mostly for his junk with fair accuracy, and an okay hitter too. He was making $2.5 million a year, replaced by Kimberly Legstrong, a 42-year-old starter, B ranked, known mostly for velocity at 69. Not as good at junk, but better accuracy, and she's actually a better hitter as well too. Also a workhorse. They're gonna pay her $6.1 million a year for those cats.
The Hot Corners, they went out into the market, picked up Ariel Medina. She's going to replace Stan Alive. Stan Alive was a 39-year-old left fielder catcher who was B ranked. Good power, good ability to connect, good speed on the base paths, but poor fielder with a poor arm. He's tough out. He was making $8,800,000. They're going to bring in Ariel Medina, who is a C ranked 23-year-old left fielder catcher. She's got about average power, average ability to connect, a little bit less than average speed, but she's a good fielder with a good arm. She's going to make $2,800,000, so they're saving about $6 million on the deal.
And yeah, they're getting a better fielder, it looks like.
Yeah.
Malik Bailey gets signed under the Grapplers, replacing Ali Finder. Wow, she's a pickup. Ali Finder, a 36-year-old third base shortstop with a cannon arm, B+ ranked. Known mostly for connectivity, 92. Her arm at 80. Wow, she's good. At $10.8 million a year she was making. She's replaced by Malik Bailey, 24-year-old third base shortstop, C- ranked. Worst at everything. He's a consistent dive wizard. He's making $1.5 million a year. Looks like they're trying to save money down there in Tampa.
Yeah, and you know that Ali Finder is going to be up at 13. She's going to be asking right now.
Yeah, we're not coming.
Tarzan Woodburn offended a Crocodiles coach and was replaced by Mitchell Havebutter. Tarzan Woodburn, the D-, 35-year-old first baseman, third baseman with poor power, poor contact, and poor speed on the base paths, but a great fielder with a really strong arm. And also known as a big hack. He was making $2,400,000. They're going to bring in Mitchell Havebutter, who is a 40-year-old shortstop second baseman, C- ranked. Did I say? What did I say that Woodburn was?
You said he was a D-, but he's a D+, yeah.
D+. I'm sorry. Havebutter is a C-, 40-year-old shortstop second baseman. He's got less than average power, poor contact, a little bit better than average speed. Good fielder with a poor arm. He's pinch perfect though. He's making $1,900,000.
Yeah, it's funny because, I mean, Woodburn is a D+, like I said. That's not good. But he is a really good fielder.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, he's not going to do much for you at the plate. But at first base and third base, you're not getting it past him. That's not usually you see that kind of thing. All right, so we got, how many other games here? Oh my gosh, 23 games to tell you about, starting with the Beewolves and the Sawteeth. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
This is going to be nuts. Okay, here it is. Give us that score.
Beewolves travel to take on the Sawteeth. Beewolves jump out early, but the Sawteeth come roaring back, but it's Beewolves 8-4 in the end.
Nice. Platypi at the Freebooters. Platypi 7-1.
Moonstars taking on the Sawteeth. It's a back and forth battle. Sawteeth are going to win it 5-3.
Lockhorns at these Hot Corners. Hot Corners jumped out in front first and ended up holding out 4-3.
Colorado Lockhorns travel to Detroit to take on the Moose. It's going to be Lockhorns all day, Tommy,
Yeah.
10-3.
Nice. Freebooters at the Wide Loads, and of course the Wide Loads win at 6-3.
Sawteeth travel to take on the Blowfish. It's going to be Sawteeth 5-2 in the end.
Grapplers at the Jacks in Baltimore. Close game at first. The Grapplers win at 8-5.
The Bizards travel to take on the Herbisaurs. It's going to be Herbisaurs holding court 8-6.
How bizarre. The Heaters at the Wildcats, and the Heaters win at 3-1.
The Sirloins travel to take on the Crocodiles. It's a back and forth battle. It's going to be 5-3 in the end. Crocodiles.
Kendall, a 2-run home run. Wax Bills, the Wild Pigs. Wax Bills 5-0.
Overdogs travel to Hawaii to take on the Nemesis. And it's going to be a back and forth battle. The Nemesis are going to hold court and win it 8-7.
Wide Loads at the Swordfish down in San Juan. It's Wide Loads 13-3.
Overdogs and the Nemesis. It's going to be Overdogs 8, Nemesis 6.
Some names are hard to say. Wide Loads Swordfish second game down there in San Juan, and Wide Loads win at 10-4. Again.
The Crocs travel to take on the Wildcats. Crocs 8-1. Wow, what is happening? Why is
glitching on this? Wax Bills the Grapplers and Wax Bills 8-4. This doesn't bode well.
Jacks taking on the Wild Pigs. It's going to wind up being the Wild Pigs 8-5.
Sirloins at the Heaters. And come on, Sirloins. They win. Ooh, big. 15-7.
Herbisaurs travel to take on the Sawteeth in a divisional confrontation. Sawteeth win at 8-0.
The Moonstars and the Buzzards. The Bizarres. How bizarre. Moonstars 9-5.
Wax Bills travel to take on the Grapplers. It's going to be Wax Bills 3-1.
Wow. Yeah,
wow.
I know. I'm a little concerned when there's stutter during just scores.
Yeah. That's a little troubling.
Let's go. Do it.
The Liberty Conference Eastern Division, the Wide Loads with a record of 24 wins, 11 losses, and a plus 66 run differential, the best by far in the league, Tom. 66, crazy. They have a 7.5 game lead over the Swordfish and the Jacks, who are both in second place with records of 15 wins and 17 losses.
Wow, the Wide Loads are the only team with a winning record in that Eastern Division. In our Central Division, Pete, just wait today and things get better. The Moose are on top at 18-14 and a plus 37 run differential. They got a 1-game lead against the Chicago Crocodons, who are now 17-15. Of course, we play them coming up here soon. We're 2 games back, right behind them at 16-16. Wildcats have fallen to last place at 15-17.
In the Western Division, the Hawaii Nemesis have topped Western with a record of 17 wins, 15 losses. And a plus 12 run differential. The Sawteeth, actually it's a 2-way tie. Nemesis and Sawteeth are both tied for first place. Nemesis with a plus 12 run differential, Sawteeth with a plus 2. That would put the Herbisaurs in second place with a record of 15 wins, 17 losses. They're 2 games out of first place.
All right. In the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, it's the Montreal Wax Bills on top, 22-11, plus 55 run differential, second best in the league. They've got a 4.5 game lead ahead of the New York Wild Pigs, who are 17-15.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters, with a record of 19 wins, 13 losses, and a plus 30 run differential. They have a 2.5 game lead over the second place Colorado Lockhorns, who have been coming on as of late, Tommy.
Yeah. And they're 17-16, right? Is that what you said?
They are 17-16.
Yeah, we help the Heaters out nonetheless. All right, Pacific
Division. Are you critiquing my job? Are you critiquing?
No. The Pacific Division is this. I had nothing funny for that. The San Diego Moonstars on top, 19-15 at plus 23 run differential. They're a full game lead ahead of those LA Blowfish that Lad Bradwick left. They are 18-16. And when there's 5 games left, we'll do the wild cards, everyone. But there's not quite 5 yet. After 33, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so after this game, we'll start covering the wild card before 2. But right now, this brings us to today's game. It's game 33 of 38, and it's the 12-21 Contact Specialist Hot Corners. Ooh, you know, when you look at their bars there, it doesn't look like a bad team. Against our 16-16 Ramblers, Extreme Contact Specialists. So we have an edge on them there. The Hot Corners are going to put their starter on the mound. Again, it's what's his name? The actor. Anyway, Dot DeCornus. Looks like Jesse Plemons. He's known mostly for his accuracy, and he's got good velocity and fair junk. He gets ahead. He got a 2-2 even record with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.43 whip. Not bad.
No, and backing him up is going to be Belter. Brad Belter out in right field. Is that it?
Belter.
Bo Belter. That's right, his brother. Bo Belter, the right fielder. He's got good power, good ability to connect at home plate, and good speed on the base paths, hitting 296 with 5 home runs. Jay Jumps, the second baseman, with good power, good ability to connect, and about average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 148 with 1 home run. And Bash, what's his first name?
I think it's Jeb Jumps and Bobby Bash, I believe.
Bobby Bash, the third baseman. Good power, but he struggles to make contact at home plate, and he's got good speed on the base paths. He's hitting 240 with 5 home runs.
And they're going to be going up against our starter, our top starter, the right-hander Tobias Glover. known mostly for, it looks like his accuracy, although his velocity is almost exactly as good, and his junk is pretty good too. He's a rally stopper with elite cut finger. He's got a 2-2 even record, so he'd like to get in the winning column. He's got a 4.15 ERA and a 1.20 whip, so he's pitching well.
Yes, and backing him up, Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, who's locked in right now. He's got good power, good ability to connect, and good speed on the base pass, hitting .317 with 10 home runs. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, has kind of fallen off as of late. He's got about average power, good ability to connect at home plate, and less than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .363 with four home runs. And then Corbin Huerta, the center fielder, with good power, good ability to connect, good speed on the base pass. He's hitting .438 with 10 home runs.
Yeah, Spray and Corbin now got a little challenge going between them about the home run count. They're both at 10, so next one to 11 wins $100,000. I don't know. All right,
wins a car.
Let's get the lineup for the assistant coach. Pete, look a little something like this. It's gonna, well, they say Swindle Heath is tense in left field, but Kaylee Luncaster is also tense. So I'd rather go with a tense Swindle Heath to start things off. And left field behind him, Spray Bellamy, third base batting second. Spray Bellamy, the only locked in Rambler at this point. He had that great home run down in Mexico. The last game, Corbin Huerta is going to play center field and bat third, and at cleanup is going to be the right fielder, Kid Paul. Kid Paul in right field this time because Huerta's in center. Batting fifth, Marcus Murillo, and playing second base at shortstop, Noah McLean. Behind him, the DH, the designated hitter, Ina Q. Technically, we could put Lad Bradwick in, but he's tense. Ina Q is going to be the DH today. Batting eighth, and at first base, John Contreras. Unless we put Hector Clemens in.
It's up to you. I think Hector Clemens is the better hitter, right?
He's the better hitter. John Contreras is the better fielder.
Let's go with the better hitter because
Okay.
our offense has been struggling as of late. So we need all the offense we can get.
Yeah, well,
Heck with defense. Who needs that?
Yeah, he's
Typically they're hitting home runs against us anyway. So
neither one is a real good contact hitter. Hector Clemens is a worse contact hitter, but he's a better power hitter.
oh, okay.
Ken Bernal is going to catch and bat ninth. Kenneth Bernal, the Dallas native, playing at home here. And then on the mound, Tobias Glover, as we said, those the forefinger, the two finger, and the cut finger mixes it up with the Snyder. Pete, how about the lineup for those hot corners? What do you know about it?
I know that Burko, the designated hitter, is going to be leading off. He's locked in. Sportswood at first base will be batting second. Jay Jumps, the second baseman, batting third. Batting fourth is Belter out in right field, batting fifth. Man at shortstop, Bash will be batting sixth and playing third base. James out in center field, batting seventh. Holmes, the left fielder, batting eighth. And Medina, the catcher, batting ninth. And DeCornas, the starting pitcher, will take the bump for the Hot Corners. So we can get this one underway, Tommy G.
Dot DeCornas.
Dot the corners. I get it. Contact specialist, Hot Corners meeting up with the Ramblers, extreme contact specialist for the mud wrestling, the traditional pregame mud wrestling.
And it's Team McDonald's there against us. And they're just going to stand there awkwardly staring.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's glitching. Look at that. It's taking them forever to get out on the field. Stu Burko, Dirk Spartswood, and Jeb Jump's going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, who's taking the bump with
It's an interesting choreography for that.
4.15.
Yeah. That's a little dance move they decided to make. And this does not look promising, my friend.
No. I was so used to trying to do that so quickly because it takes, they're out.
I
had more
it's
than
like
enough
real
time.
I'm not seeing any, stutterers on my recording software. Like it's not showing that there's any encoding overloading. So I'll just get the play ball button.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stu Burko pounding the dirt out of his shoes repeatedly, still doing it, still pounding, still getting the dirt, lots of dirt. A lot of dirt in Burko's cleats.
The play ball.
Burko, that's enough, man.
Yeah. This is getting weird.
He's gonna wind up bruising his foot. He won't be able to run to first base. Okay,
Okay,
he's
you ready
now.
You're finally ready. No, he's going back.
Got to go back a couple minutes. Stu Burko. Okay, not yet. Not just yet. He's almost ready.
The fans are cheering him on.
Woo!
You
Burko.
can do it, Stu.
You ready? No. I think he's got a tick or something. Gotta go see a doctor about that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's getting smaller though. It is getting smaller each time.
It is.
Wow.
This is officially the worst we've ever seen it.
Stu Burko trembling in the batter's box.
He's scared. Wow.
He is scared. He's the most hit batter in baseball, actually.
Yeah, oh my
And the
goodness.
umpire's doing a little dance back there.
I think things have calmed down here a little bit with the occasional little stutter. Oh boy. No, I said pitch out. I tried to move I can't move this thing. Okay, here we go. Let's try one pitch.
All right, Stu Burko against Tobias Glover. That one's fouled off out of play. Over the dugout on the first base side. So strike one. Glover throwing to Stu Burko. That one's inside ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. And who's catching? Because he just flipped that ball back right out of his glove. Didn't
it was
even throw
impressive. Yeah, missed on that one.
Oh, it got past the catcher, but then got hit.
Yes.
In the center field for a single. So 1 on with no outs. Stu Burko at first base. Dirk Sportswood, the first baseman, stepping in. He's hitting .323 with 6 home runs, 23 RBIs. 1 on with no outs. Stu Burko does not have a lot of speed over at first base. Glover steps off of the rubber, and Burko is back. Sportswood, the first baseman, waiting for Glover to deliver. That's in there for a called strike. Strike one. Tobias Glover not letting any of this nonsense get into his head. Swing, that's fouled off behind him. That was high ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dirk Sportswood, the Hot Corner first baseman. That one's fouled off into the backstop, so he'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stu Burko at first base. That one's fouled off over the backstop, so he'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tobias Glover with that elite cut finger that he throws low for a ball. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
That one's up at ball 3. Full count now to Dirk Sportswood. Sportswood. He cracks that one foul into the dugout along the first base side. Sportswood has butter fingers, but he's stimulated. I don't know if I should know that. There's a shot that's going to get into right field, and another single. So 2 on with no outs in the top of the first. Jeb jumps. The second baseman is neutral, and he's known as a whiffer and a stealer. He's got good power, good contact, and about average speed. He's hitting .148 with a home run, 9 RBIs. So 2 on with no out in the top of the first. And there's a shot that's going to get into off the wall, and Corbin Huerta comes up throwing, but they're going to get 2 on that double to center field. So 2-0 in the top of the first. Bo Belter, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. He's a fastball hitter. He's hitting .296 with 5 home runs, 21 RBIs.
Sometimes they don't always go for that first pitch, you know?
First pitch is swing and a miss, strike one. No, Bo Belter. That one's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there for a called second strike, and now Belter finds himself behind in the count, 1-2. 1 on with no. There's a roller to Murillo. He's going to make the throw over to first to get the batter, but the runner from second will take third easily. So 1 out, runner at third. Randy Mann, the shortstop, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. He's known as a little hack. He's hitting .307 on the season with 1 home run, 9 RBIs. Oh. There's a okay. It's a hot ball. That one's low, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot. And it's up over the head of the leaping Marcus Murillo at second base. Another run will score, making it 3-0. Tobias Glover's in the tank at this point. Looking for that flask he keeps in the back pocket. Bobby Bash, the third baseman, steps in. He's An off-speed hitter with a wild thrower. He's hitting 240 on the season with 5 home runs. That's over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike one. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first base. Throw over to first, and the runner is back. 1 on, 1 out. Hot Corners with a 3-0 lead in the top of the first. There's a shot that's going over to Bellamy. He's going to throw to second, over to first, and they get the double play to get out of the inning. But once again, the Ramblers start the game by giving up 3 runs. So as we head into the bottom of the first, it's 3-0 Hot Corners. Swindle, Heath, Spray, Bellamy, and Corbin. Hirta going to try and get to Decoranis. Dot the corners. That's what we said. Dot the corners. Yep. Swindle, the fielder, is tense but fit. He saves his outside pitch. He's got a lot of stuff going.
He's a big hack. He's tense. Takes the first one in for a strike. 0-1. Second pitch right in there. Oh, ball 2 on good patience. 363 average. 10 home runs has the Heath man. That one misses ball. Good patience again. 20 RBIs. Pow! Left center field. That's into a gap. He's rounding first for second. He's going to get a stand-up double, Pete. Way to start things off offensively, Swindle Heath.
You don't throw that mess to Heath.
I don't
throw that.
I know this.
Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, stepping in. He's locked in and fit. He favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's hitting .317 with 10 home runs, 17 RBIs. The first pitch to Bellamy's over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike one. That one's low ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on with no outs. That catches the inside corner for a called second, and now Bellamy's behind in the count 1-2. That one's inside. That'll even the count up at 2-2. That one's high ball 3. Full count now to Spray Bellamy. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. That's ball 4. So we got runners now at first and second with nobody out. And in steps Corbin.
All right, Corbin, tie this game up with 1 swing. He's 438 on the season, 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. He's looking for 11, Pete. First pitch low outside, strike 1. 0-1 the count. Pressure creeping up here as the Ramblers could tie this with 1 swing. Oh, that was the pitch, but he was late. Strike 2. 13th pitch. Oh, swings the bad one outside, and instead of the home run, he gets a K.
I thought that was coming back in. Kid Paul, the right fielder's neutral and fit. He's an RBI hero who's hitting .369 with 6 home runs, 15 RBIs. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Kid Paul fouls that one straight back. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a shot, but that's going to be fouled along the third base side. So Paul now behind in the count, 1-2. Now it's high ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We got some glitching going on here. Oh,
I never saw it. Wow.
Nope, never saw it. That caught the outside corner for a called third strike, and down goes Kid Paul. So 2 outs and 2 on. In steps Marcus Murillo.
The 1,000-mile-an-hour fastball. Murillo, 363, 4 home runs, 18 RBIs. You got to be ready for those bullet pitches, Pete. That one makes outside corner strike 1. 2 outs now in jeopardy of stranding 2. That one's a ball, good patience. 4 home runs, 18 RBIs, Marcus Murillo. All right, first and second with 2 outs. That one makes outside corner strike 2, 1-2. 1 more to go. Way in. Good check. He pulls it back. 2-2-2. You never know. Marcus Murillo can go deep. Instead, he gets it on the ground and jumps at second, who throws him out before he's halfway to first.
Yeah, so we're going to head into the top of the second. Hot Corners 3, Ramblers nothing. Geronimo James, Nora Holmes, and Ariel Medina going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, who threw 21 pitches and gave up 4 hits in the first inning. Geronimo James, the center fielder, stepping in.
We got an error, but I can't remember where it was. James, the center fielder, like you said, hitting .302, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Tobias Glover going to throw his 22nd pitch to start the second and hope to have an inning without any runs here as the Hot Corners are blanket as 3-zip. That one is in there low, strike 1, 0-1 the count. Glover looking good so far this inning. That misses on the ball. Now we're even up at 1 apiece. Got a interesting hairdo by the ump back there. Check swing strike 2, 1-2. Glover's got him in a good place. Pitching much better this inning. 25th pitch to Geronimo James. Hoping to get past him with a K. Instead, he hits a foul ball first base line. That's going to drift into the stands. Give him another crack. Hopefully not so far out. He's not a big power hitter. It's good contact.
Oh, no.
Hitter. That's another hard one. Foul ball first base line for not a power hitter. He's sure crushing these. He's got good contact against these right-handers, so he's righties. Breaks the bat on a foul back behind the net, grabs a new stick. Still 1-2. Now the pitch count creeping way up. He's closing in on 30, and he's facing his first batter. Oh! It gets past him, and then he gets another crack at it and hits it left third base line. Foul ball souvenir. There it's on the ground. Diving stop by McLean. Can he beat him? He does. Wow, no McLean. Wow. I don't know what that was. But yeah, Noah McLean makes a great dive. He's feeling good about himself there. Gets that first out. Now you got Nora Holmes, the left fielder, the 10th left fielder for the Omaha Hot Corners. She's a good contact hitter. Takes first one high ball, 1-0 the count. She's hitting .299 of the season. 8 home runs, 19 RBIs. Slider misses low and away. You got 2 quick balls against maybe one of the more dangerous hitters on the Omaha team. Swinging a bit, strike 1. Now he's at 2-1 the count. But if you get behind Holmes, I think he's doing okay. And it's a hard one over the head of the first base, and that gets into the corner. That's going to be multiple bases. This kid Paul goes back to get it. Throw it into the cutoff. They're going to relay it to third. They're going to hold her up at second. Pete, it's a double. And and it is what is Ariel Medina, the newest hot corner. Just got signed by the team, catching for them now in her first game as a hot corner. She takes the first pitch right there for strike. Nice slider. It's her very first at bat in the league. There's one on the ground to McLean, who's going to pick it up and throw to first. Runner comes back to second. That's good. Now we got 2 outs. We just need one more. And it is Stu Burko, 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch, Slayer. Locked in. Got a average speed runner at second base. Low pressure situation. Ball goes high. Ball 1-1. The outfield fading back in case, because they can't run very far. And there's a jumping what's his name, and they're gonna throw the ball at home, and it's gonna be way off, and they're gonna get that 4th run, Pete. They can't hold them off. They're making the hot corners look like the wide loads. Dirk Sportswood locked in 1 for 1 with something. He's got a runner again at second base in scoring position. Get that 5th one fouled back up here by the booth. 0-1 the count. Did I mention Dirk Sportswood is locked in? First base, he just watches a beautiful pitch right in there. 40th pitch, a blast into right center field. It's going to bring in another run as they go into second base, and it's a 3rd straight double, Pete. What are we going to do? Jeb jumps 1 for 1, the double, 2 RBIs. It's 5-zip in the second. They're threatening to hit 3 an inning. Foul ball, third base line. Spray Bellamy's going to run over and get that by the third base coach position and finally end that one, Pete.
Yeah, we're just not getting anything out of our starting pitchers. No McLean, Enoch Hugh, and Hector Clements going to get a first look at Dot DeCornis. Hot Corners 5, Ramblers nothing. DeCornis throwing 23 pitches with 2 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up a hit, I think. No McLean, the shortstop, is locked in, and Fitty favors the low pitch. He's hitting .442. 7 home runs, 22 RBIs. There's a shot. He pulls it foul, though, along the right field line, so that'll be strike 1. That catches the outside corner for called second strike, and very quickly, No McLean is in the hole. 0-2. There's a shot. That's going to get up the middle into center field, so a clean single for No McLean. He's rounding first, going for second. Oh, thought better of it. Good going, No.
No McLean of all people.
Yes, sir.
All right, Enoch Hugh. Contact against right-handers, 286 on the season, no home runs, 2 RBIs. Fans are treating him like he's the best guy we got. First one right in for strike, 0-1 the count. Safety off now, 28th pitch outside, ball 1, evens things up at 1 apiece. Got good contact against right-handers, I think I said that. 2 quick strikes, and now he's in a hole, 1 more to go. As Dot DeCornis looking for that K, pops that up, that's going to be an easy catch. Second baseman jumps, runs back, gets it 1 down.
1 out and 1 on. In steps Hector Clements, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's got magic hands, the ladies say. He's hitting .300 with 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. 1 on, 1 out. Hot Corners with a 5-0 lead in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Clements is over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's high ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and now Clements working from behind in the count 1-2. Allen's fouled straight back. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allen's high, 2-2 now. DeCornis throwing his 36th pitch. High, ball 3, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Oh.
Ooh, early swing, and Hector Clements goes down for a K. So 2 outs now with a runner at first. Ken Bernal, the catcher, stepping into the batter's box.
All right, Ken. This is your chance. First one outside ball, 1 to the count. 2 outs, gonna strand him. Oh, there it is. It's late swing straight to second base. 1 pump throw to first. We're done again.
Yep. Going into the top of the third, it is Hot Corners, 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Ramblers, no runs on 2 hits with an error. Bo Belter 0 for 1, Randy Mann 1 for 1, Bobby Bash 0 for 1, Glover at 41 pitches, giving up 7 hits. His ERA is at a 4.71. Bo Belter, the center field outfielder, he's hitting. He favors the fast 0 for 1 today. I'm glitching. I'm glitching over here, Tommy. Yeah, Hot Corners 5, Ramblers nothing. Top of the third, first pitch to Belter's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's lifted, a little blooper over to Max Murillo. All right, 1 out. Randy Mann stepping in the shortstop. Randy Mann, I didn't see. I think he's 1 for 1 today. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the third. Hot Corners 5, Ramblers nothing. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Tobias Glover going to throw his 45th pitch here in the top of the third. There's a shot, and Noah McLean is going to pick that up. A little line drive to Noah McLean at second. So 2 up, 2 down. In steps Bobby Bash, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 today. Glover is tense here in the top of the third. Allen's ripped foul behind the backstop. Strike 1. Ooh, big sneeze by Tobias Glover. Bobby Bash, the third baseman. And he fouls that one off, and very quickly he puts himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the third. Glover delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Bobby Bash for the third out. So the Ramblers shut the door for the first time in the game, but we're going into the bottom of the third. It's still 5-0 Hot Corners. Swindle Heath 1 for 1 with a double. Spray Bellamy with a walk, and Corbin Hirta 0 for 1 with a strikeout. DeCornis at 39 pitches. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a double today. Favors that outside pitch, but DeCornis gets ahead. First pitch to Heath is inside, ball 1. Allen's fouled straight back. That'll even the count at 1-1. Allen's high, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. There's a hot smash. 1 hopper to Randy Mann at short. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Sportswood at first base for the out. So 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Spray Bellamy.
All right. Spray Bellamy. Spray, get it going. Spray can do it for us, Pete. Spray's locked in. He needs another home run. Oh, that was it. Misses, doesn't swing. Strike 1, 0 in the count. High 1, good eye. Ball 1, 1 apiece now. Bottom of the third, 5-0 Corners. Now misses inside, ball 2. 47th pitch. That's the, oh, misses ball 3. Good patience. 3-1 hitter's pitch. The big hack. Oh, there's the strike. 3-2 full count. Let's see what happens here if they're going to throw to him. Hard one on the ground, but the third baseman Bash runs over, grabs it, throws it in the dirt, but Sportsman makes a good grab and gets the out.
2 outs, in steps Corbin Hirta, the center fielder. He's tense, but fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Nobody on. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Hot Corners with that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay,
what was it?
That was a ball.
Oh.
Ball 1. There's a shot. That's going to get into center field. A line drive into center field for a single. Corbin Hirta on first with 2 outs. In steps Kid Paul.
All right. It's the Kid Paul. I didn't see what it was. I'm sorry. I was looking at something else. He gets ahead. First pitch, late swing, strike 1, 0 in the count. There goes the runner for second. Late swing, strike 2. Throws it into the outfield. And he's going to get to third base. Way to get in there. Way to get in there, Pete. And then there's a grounder to the third. They're going to throw to first to get the third out and strand him.
Yep. So we're going to head into the top of the fourth. It's still Hot Corners 5, Ramblers nothing. Geronimo James 0 for 1. Nora Holmes 1 for 1 with a double. Ariel Mundita 0 for 1. Tobias Glover at 48 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 7 hits. His ERA is at a 4.62. Geronimo James, the center fielder, stepping into the batter's box.
Geronimo, 1. Contact against right-handed pitchers. Real good contact, like. Got one long ball. Swings back, fouls it behind the net. 0-1 the count. 5-0 Hot Corners. There's an easy pop-up behind second place. Noah McLean finds it finally and gets it in the shallow grass, Pete.
Left fielder, number 49.
Yes, sir.
And it is Nora Holmes 1 for 1 with a double. Yeah. The 10th left fielder. The Hot Corners. She's a sprinter. She gets on. First pitch, slider right in there for strike. 0-1 the count. 52nd pitch coming up right here. Low and down. Clement's going to pick that up by himself as he runs over to first base. 2 up, 2 down. Pete, look good so far.
Number 61.
Yep.
Medina.
So far, so good.
All right, it's Medina's turn. Ariella Medina, her second at-bat. 0 for 1 on the day. A little tense after that first meeting, but it's, you know, she's tense since her first game. Checks on the first one, right in for strike. That was her best pitch. Glover's not going to throw her as good a pitch from here on out. Second pitch, slider misses just high. Check swing, ball 1. 1 apiece now with that elite cut finger. Oh, he goes low and in. She does not chase. 2-1 now. Ball behind the count to Ariella Medina. Not a great hitter. Catcher. She hits that one on the ground, and ooh, even though she's not a great hitter, she gets it. He throws and almost beats her, Pete.
The designated hitter, number 25.
Yep.
Stu Burko.
But you know, it's that problem. Okay, Stu Burke was 2 for 2 with a double and a single. We get those 2 strikes and then we give up the hit. I don't know how we get around that, but the locked-in designated hitter. Good. Oof, hard foul back behind the plate. The outfield saw that and they're going to start wandering back toward the wall. There's one on the ground to Bellamy, who's going to go to 2 with the 3rd out. I thought it was a double play situation. Sorry.
That's all right. We're going into the bottom of the fourth. It's still 5-0 Hot Corners. Marcus Murillo 0 for 1. Noah McLean 1 for 1. Enoch Hugh 0 for 1. Dr. Cornice is at 54 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up a walk. 3 hits. His ERA is at a 5.01. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, is 0 for 1 today. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. First pitch to Murillo is a strike. Strike 1. There's a hard smash. That's going to get into right field. So a clean single for Marcus Murillo. A leadoff single. So 1 on with no outs. In the bottom of the fourth, here comes Noah McLean.
Noah McLean 1 for 1 with a single. If anyone can do it, No can. Okay, first pitch to No. Hard foul ball, first base line. 0-1 the count. Got a slower than average runner at first base. Late swing past the mound, and that's going to be another single. Pete, we got 2 in a row.
Yep. Just in time for the double play. 2 on, no outs. In steps Enoch Hugh, the designated hitter. He's at 0 for 1 today. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's also known as a little hack. Not a lot of speed on the base paths in the 2 players out there. Pitch to Enoch Hugh, catches the outside corner for called strike. Strike 1. Hugh squares around the bunt. Oh, they're all going to get caught. And they're going to go to second for the force out. And they get 1, but that's it. So runners at the corners with 1 out, and in steps Hector Clements, the first baseman. It looked like he was going to catch it.
All right, got runners scoring position, runners at the corners. First one's in for strike, 0-1 the count. Second pitch, a little high foul back, 0-2. Trying to get away outside ball 1-1-2 the count. Hector Clemens trying to get that second out. This is outside ball, 2 good patients now. 2 apiece. 1 out, bottom of the fourth.
No.
Oh, and he reaches out and swings at a bad pitch and gets that K we were talking about.
No. Ken Bernal, the catcher, is neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Come on, Kenny. Base hit gets us on the board. Breaks the seal. First pitch is hit up the middle into center field, and it looks like it might be, it could be, it is. They finally cross home plate. 5-1 now. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Swindle Heath stepping in.
Gotta love the lag. Swindoll. Get a home run and get this thing within 1 run. Oh, that was it on the inside corner. But he doesn't swing. Oh, 1 the count. Tense. Swindle Heath. That one misses low. Ball one apiece now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 69th pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And Dangerous stranding him again. Fouled back off the wall. Defensive swing 1 and 2. Still 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Inside swing. Oh, a diving jumps is going to throw him out and strand him, Pete, just like we said.
Yeah, but they're on the board. So as we head into the top of the 5th, it is Hot Corners 5, Ramblers 1. Dirk Sportswood 2 for 2 with the double. Jeb Jumps 1 for 2 with a double. And Bo Belter 0 for 2. Glover at 58 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 8 hits. His ERA is at a 4.53. Dirk Sportswood's the first baseman is locked in and fit. He's 2 for 2, a double, a single, and an RBI. If he can hit a triple and a home run, he'll hit the cycle.
Right?
He looks an awful lot like Hieronymus Jackson. It's hard for Tobias Glover not to put one right in his ear hole. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 5th. There's a shot. That's going to get into left field. Swindle Heath will come up firing, but a clean single for Sportswood. Jeb Jumps, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a double, 2 RBIs. He's known as a whiffer and a stealer, which seem like things that are completely diametrically opposed. A whiffer and a stealer. There's a shot. Now he's hitting like a ton over here. A first pitch, he grounds into a right field for a clean single. So runners at first and second now with no outs. Bo Belter, the right fielder, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Belter, though, with power and good connection. He's also got good speed on the base pass. So first pitch.
Oh, my gosh.
To left field, and that's going to be another single. And here comes the Hot Corner. So bases loaded now with nobody out, and Randy Mann, the shortstop, steps in. He's neutral and fit. Known as a little hack, he's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI.
Got a yank his sorry ass.
Tobias Glover, though, is a rally stopper with an elite cut finger. All of a sudden, our starting pitchers can't get through 6 innings.
No, they cannot. Cannot, will not.
Nope. So that's going to be the end of Tobias Glover's day. He's going to take a seat. Jada Testa, the B-ranked relief pitcher, is going to come in. She's got about average velocity, a little bit less than average junk, and a little bit better than average accuracy. She's neutral and fit. She's got a 6.0 ERA, a 1.33 whip, 7 Ks. She's got an elite changeup. She is fully rested. She throws a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and that elite changeup that we talked about. So now pitching Jada Testa. First pitch to Randy Mann is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Mann is known as a little hack. He'll take that pitch for a called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot, and that's going to go over to there, over back to there.
Oh, could have gone home.
Up the play, although they did give up 1 run. Yeah, he should have come home. Should have come home with it. Sorry about that. Bobby Bash, the third baseman, stepping into the batter's box. So 2 outs, runner at third base. Bobby Bash, the third baseman, in. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Now it's high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot Corners now 6-1 over the Ramblers. That one's popped up on the infield. No McLean is there. He's calling for it at his position. He'll make the catch. And we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. It is Hot Corners 6, Ramblers 1. Spray Bellamy 0 for 1 with a walk. Corbin here to 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Kid Paul 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Dr. Cornice is at 71 pitches with 4 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 6 hits. His ERA is at a 5.10. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, locked in and fit. 0 for 1 with a walk today. He favors that outside pitch, and he's a big hack. Pounded a deep home run up there, down there in Mexico. There's a ground ball to the third baseman, Bobby Bash. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Corbin Huerta. Corbin Huerta.
All right. Huerta, 1 for 2 with a single. We still need to get more hits. 6-1. We need a 5 runs to get ahead here. But a tie it. First one fall back 0 on the count. That one's there for strike 2, 0-2. 1 more to go. Oh, misses inside, ball 1. Way to go, Huerta. Swings that one inside, fouls it back off the net, 1-2. A little glitch happening. He knows he likes the inside pitch, so he throws it, but doesn't swing. 2 apiece now. Now he comes right in there and he swings a day early and she beats him.
Kid Paul, the right fielder, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. What is wrong with me, Tom? What is wrong with me? 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to Kid Paul's in there for a called strike. Strike one. There's a roller that's going to get to the shortstop. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the 3rd out. We're going to head into the top of the 6th. Hot Corners 6 runs on 11 hits with an error. The Ramblers 1 run on 6 hits with an error. Geronimo James 0 for 2. Nora Holmes 1 for 2 with a double, and Ariel Medina 1 for 2. Jada Testa at 6 pitches. Her ERA is at a 5.14.
Number 13.
Geronimo James, 0 for 2. Good contact against right-handers. Yeah, we already got that. 7th pitch by Jada Testa, who's only given up 1 run, which is a nice change of pace. First pitch, James is a whistling fastball, rising fastball in for a strike, no swing, 0-1 the count. Jerry James, center fielder. Second pitch misses outside. We are knotted up at 1 apiece. Little stutter for you stutter fans. Got the late changeup. Here it comes. Oh, he fouls it first base line. Souvenir, a Hot Corners fan. 1-2. Swinging him at strike 3, and Jada Testa looking good after a K there. I like that, Pete.
Number 49.
Me too.
Nora Holmes.
Nora Holmes, 1 for 2 with a double. Tense left fielder. You never know. Jada Testa got a couple more to go. She's got good gas in the tank. She's got a lot of gas. Beautiful curveball outside. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Nora Holmes. She anticipates that. No, McLean jumps. Swiddle, he slides up and bails him out with a beautiful slide and grab, Pete.
Yep. That's what I thought, too.
I didn't think he was going to get it. Ariela Medina, 1 for 2. She had a good one the last time. A little bit better now. Brett takes first one for strike 0-1. Jada Testa's got to put her back in her place.
Well,
The 14th pitch.
Glitch.
This is outside Glitch City here in Dallas, Texas. 1 apiece now. 15th pitch by Jada Testa coming near the top of the 6-6-1 Hot Corners. It's foul ball, first base line. Souvenir, as they say in French, which means to remember. Swinging a strike 3, and she gets another K to close it out. Way to go, Jada.
Yeah, she's pitching pretty well. This looks a lot like our last game, though. We're going into the bottom of the 6th. It's Hot Corners 6, Ramblers 1. Marcus Maria 1 for 2. No McLean 2 for 2. And Enoch Q 0 for 2. Dot DeCornas at 80 pitches with 5 strikeouts. DeCornas, at some point, we should be able to get to her. She's over 70. Maria 1 for 2 with a single today. Yeah, we should be able to get to her at some point.
81st pitch coming up right chair. This is ball low. Good patience. Let that pitch count go up. 1-0 the count to a day early swing by Maria, or 1 apiece. Now it's 1 and 2 is going the other direction, going for the K, going for the throat. Swing on the ground. That's going to be picked up by Jumps at second. 1 pump throw to first, 1 up, 1 down.
No McLean, the shortstop, locked in and fit. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He favors the low pitch. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 6th. There's a hard ground ball to the first baseman who couldn't handle it, so no McLean's going to reach base safely. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Enoch Q.
All right, Enoch, you got 1 on. Don't strand him, Enoch. It's 0 for 2, though. Maybe we should get what's-his-face in there, the pitcher guy, to hit real good. Late swing, foul ball, third base line, Souvenir, 1 the count. 1 out, bottom of the 6-6-1 Hot Corners. Hard foul back up here by us. 0-2. Ball 1. 1-2 the count now. Dr. Corners, 89th pitch. Check swing ball 2. Way to pull it back. 2 apiece now. He's going to the 90th pitch now to Enoch Q. See what happens. Strike 3.
Michael Clements, the first baseman, tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today.
There she
That's going to be
goes.
the end of Dr. Cornas. She's going to be pulled. Joseph Brosif is going to come in, the B-plus ranked relief pitcher. He's got good velocity, better than average junk, and about average accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 4.36 ERA, 1.2 whip, 34 Ks on the season. He's a composed pitcher. He's almost fully rested. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a slider. So 1 on with 2 outs.
Oh,
Hard smash into the stands along the third baseline. Strike 1. There's a blooper. One hopper to the second baseman will make the throw to first for the third out. We're going to head into the top of the seventh. It's Hot Corner 6, Ramblers 1. Stu Burko, 2 for 3 with a double. Dirk Sportswood, 3 for 3 with a double. Jeb Jumps, 2 for 3 with a double. Jada Testa at 16 pitches with 2 strikeouts. Her ERA is down to a 4.5. Stu Burko, the designated hitter, is locked in and fit. He's 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and an RBI. He's a first pitch slayer, Tommy. He slays them. Plus 10 power and plus 15 contact on an 0-0 count. First pitch to Burko, and there's a shot that Spray Bellamy. He'll pick it up, double pump, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Dirk Sportswood, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's 3 for 3 with a double, 2 singles, and an RBI. He's got butterfingers, and he's stimulated, which means a 10% chance of a plus fitness. First pitch to Sportswood is in there for a called strike, becoming juiced for the final 2.5 innings. That one's high, ball 1. He anticipated that one, though. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to the Hot Corner first baseman. That one's inside, ball 2. 2-1 now. Jada Testa throwing her 21st pitch, and there's a shot, and that's going to be gone.
Missed. It was supposed to go inside, and it glitched over to the left, right down the pipe.
Well, Sportswood made you pay for it. So that went 465 feet. That's his 7th home run and 25th RBI. And the Hot Corners are up now 7-1 in the 7th inning. Where Jeb Jumps, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and 2 RBIs. Again, he's that whiffer stealer.
It's just funny how the computer put that reticle right where he needed it to. It just all of a sudden just took off and went right to the center like I couldn't control it.
There's a shot. Oh, and a 1 hopper to Corbin Huerta. He's going to throw it. Why is he throwing it? Okay.
What?
A misplay by Corbin Huerta allows him to get the second. So poor play in the field. Bo Belter, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. So 1 out runner at second, who's a stealer. Is he going to steal third? I don't know. Let's watch. There's a shot, and that's going to be into right field, and up comes the throw. The catcher couldn't corral it. So runners at the corners now with 1 out, and Randy Mann stop. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI.
Oh no!
There's a shot that's going to be into off the wall, and Swindle East is going to pick it up and make the throw in, but they're going to pick up 2 more runs. And this game is officially over, folks. It's 9-1 now, Hot Corners. We're being beaten by the worst team in baseball. Bobby Baxter 0 for 3, and you know what that means, folks.
I don't know what to do because the reticle doesn't go anywhere. Like the reticle just goes right to the middle. I can't pull it away.
Yeah. That's going to be the end of Jada Testa. We're going to bring in Donnie Bowers. He's locked in and fit. Got a 5.68 ERA, a 1.63 whip, 20 Ks. He's a pick officer. He's got less than average velocity, average junk, and less than average accuracy. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider.
It's funny that the Hot Corners are going to get double digits against us.
Yeah, it is. First pitch to Bobby Bash is fouled off along the first baseline. I don't know why I'm.
Like
There's a roller. Who's giving it? What? Okay. They gave me no McLean, and he's going to make the throw over to Clements for the second out. So 2 outs, runner at second base. Geronimo James, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today. They did that thing again where it was in the middle, and they give me Spray Bellamy, then no McLean, then Spray Bellamy, then no McLean. Like, who are you going to give me? I need one.
Yeah. I did, what was I going to say? Oh, with, what was I going to say about the reticles?
First pitch was fouled off, strike 1. Geronimo James, the center fielder. That one's ripped foul. So now he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base. Corners up 9-1. There, swinging and a miss, strike 3. Donnie Bowers closes out the 7th. We're going to, the Hot Corner half of the 7th. We're going into the bottom of the 7th. It is Hot Corners 9, Ramblers 1. Ken Bernal 1 for 2. Swindle Heath 1 for 3 with a double. Spray Bellamy 0 for 2 with a walk. Joseph Broseph threw 2 pitches. His ERA is at a 4.33. Ken Bernal, the catcher, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Bernal is a durable hitter.
We need 8 runs here.
Oh,
And
come
that's
on,
an easy
man.
pop up to right field. And that one's caught. Center field for first out.
Wendell Heath stepping into the batter's box. He's neutral but fit. He favors that outside pitch. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. There's a shot into right field on the fly. That's going to be caught for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. And then steps Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He's locked in and fit. He's 0 for 2 with a walk.
All right, not looking good, Pete. Not good. Spray. Whoa. Oh, he made him do a loop. That was the coolest thing. 0-1. Hard one on the ground, straight to jump to second, one pump throw to first. This is the best Hot Corners team we've seen all year.
Yep. So we'll head into the top of the 8th. It's Hot Corners 9, Ramblers 1. Nora Holmes 1 for 3 with a double. Ariel Mendina 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Stu Burko 2 for 4 with a double. Donnie Bowers threw 5 pitches, racked up a strikeout. His ERA is at a 5.49.
Left fielder.
Nora Holmes, the left fielder, tense but fit. Oh, you're doing this. I'm just doing everything now.
1 for 3 with a double. Have fun with Bowers. He's doing all right. He's locked in, actually. First pitch. Foul ball first base line. Souvenir. 7th pitch coming up by Donnie, kick officer. Foul off third base line. Souvenir. Can he get it past or get another K? He would like to. On the ground, foul ball. Let's see, the infield's going to go guard the lines because she's hitting them down the sides. 9th pitch coming up, Bracha. She hits one out to a diving Marcus Murillo is going to throw it over to first and get her finally.
Number 61,
Ariel Medina, 1 for 3, 10th batter, 10th. But last time she was 10th, she got a single. So we'll see what happens. We're not expecting much. First one in for strike. Nice slider there. Oh, and 1 the count to Medina. Beautiful afternoon for baseball. Some other city. That one's hitting the center field. That's going to be a single. Medina again. She goes out, single, out, single.
Now back, the designated hitter, number 25.
And it's now Stu Burko. 2 for 4. Double, single, RBI. First pitch, Leia. Outfield's going deep. Got to run first base. We want that double play ball. Bowers is locked in, though. This is high on that one. Ball 1 to the count. There's 13th pitch. Hard one to Marcus Murillo jumping, and that's going to be another extra base performance again. Wow, this glitch is going to get the runner into third. Now at the corners.
The first baseman, number 28, Dirk Sportswood.
All right, Dirk Sportswood. Okay. First baseman, runners in the corners, 1 out. We need that double play, Donnie. Like we said, first. Oh, they're going to get okay. Everybody goes back on that wild pitch by Donnie Browes. 15. This is inside ball 2. 2-0 now to a dangerous hitter. Stimulated hitter. 3-0. And we see he may just walk him here in the 4th. Goes right in with a strike. 3-1 now. Hitter's pitch. Fouled back. Souvenir. Outfield fading deep just in case. And he throws it away. And they're going to get the run on the wild pitch. How about that?
Now back, the second baseman, number 36, Gab Jones.
Yeah.
2 wild pitches to 1 batter. What's with our pitchers? Jeb jumps. Crazy hitter. First one strike, 1-0 on the count. Double digits. Hot Corners lead. Oh my goodness, Pete. He can't stop it. He's the closest one to it. They're going to get multiple runs. Run 11-1.
Now back, the right fielder, number 16.
Oh.
Well, don't worry about putting another pitcher in. It doesn't matter at this point. Runners at second and third. Throws right to him. Foul ball, first base line. Souvenir. They want to beat us 17-0. You can smell it. 23rd. Foul back here by us. Souvenir. Outfield fading deep. Oh, they go shallow instead. Okay, now they're going to go deep. All right. Second and third, 1 out. We can't get the double play. And it's extra bases again. They're going to get both of those runners in there. Where to finally picks it up, he's going to get 13-1. I think they're going to get 17, Pete.
Yeah, they're going to cut their run differential in half. They were the worst run differential. We were the second, and now they're going to be.
Yeah, we'll be standalone. Oh no,
Yeah.
another one. All right,
I
well,
can't get anybody out now.
yeah. Don't even try.
Now batting at the third baseman, number 30, Bobby Nash.
See, when I do exhibition games, I'm not this bad. This is the thing that bugs me too. Is it's like I don't know how I'm getting. Why am I this bad?
Well, the computer gets into a stretch where it won't let you get anything past them. There's strike 1-1 because it says it wants you to replace your pitcher. So it'll just keep it, but we're not going to replace it at this point. Who else are you going to go to? Foul back off the wall, 2-2. And at this point, we're down so far, you wouldn't replace him. You wouldn't waste another pitcher on this. 3-2, full count. He's going to walk the bases loaded. Foul ball, first base line. That's going to be a souvenir handout. They're looking for that 17. There's a dive. He goes over to first. He goes to second. Oh,
Center field,
oh, Pete.
I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on, but this is weird.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Another
This
run.
is a joke.
He's
going from first to third on that ground ball. I have to change the pitcher. This is ridiculous. We're never gonna get out of this inning.
Well, bring in the closer. Bring in Twist. Fouls that back off the net. Souvenir. When the count runs in the corners, 15-1. I still think they can get 17.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
They can get there 16.
Freaking. This is horrible. This is horrible, and we've improved our pitching staff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand this. I really don't.
It's like the game is insisting that you switch your pitcher. Even
Well,
though
it's
it doesn't,
insisting we lose.
it doesn't
just,
make
you know what I mean?
sense. Like for any other reason, you wouldn't switch a pitcher being down by that much. You just let them ride it out because you don't want to bring somebody else into that crap. Twist. No, mostly for his junk and poor accuracy. Surrounded. He's got that. He's got those pitches. Four-finger mixed up with a curveball. Curveball fouled back off the net. Souvenir. Still 2 outs. We're 1 out. We want to get that double play. So we're going to strike 2. 0-2. Twist looking good so far. If anyone can do it, Twisty can. Curveball, foul ball into our dugout. First base line. Still 0-2. Ariel Medina. There she goes, strike 3. Now she got it out. If she's up again, she'll get on.
The designated hitter, number 25, Stu Burko.
That was only 2 outs. I thought we had 2 outs.
Stu Burko 3 for 5. Guaranteed a home run. Right here. Check swing strike 1. 0-1 the count to Stu. Locked in Stu. Swing and a miss strike 2. I thought they were going to take that back. 0-2 with 2 outs. It needs 1 more. And Twist get past him. Nope. On the ground. No, McLean's going to be able to throw it to first. It's the only out he can get.
All right. But they put 7 on the board. Jesus. We're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. It is Hot Corners 16, Ramblers 1. Wow. Corbin Yurta 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Kid Paul 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Marcus Murillo 1 for 3. Corbin Yurta, center fielder, 10th but 5th. 1 for 3 with a single. Jeez. How does it get so bad? Nora Holmes is going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Seymour Sox. Seymour Sox, the C-plus ranked right fielder, outfielder, will take over duties in right field. Sox has a good speed, average fielding with a good arm. He's known as a base rounder. He's neutral and fit. No errors on the season with a .333 batting average and no home runs. They're also going to pull Ariel Medina, the catcher, and they're going to bring in Lars Stadkleef. Lars Stadkleef with poor speed, but he's a good fielder with a better than average arm. He's neutral and fit with no errors, hitting .286 on the season with no home runs. And that's first pitch to Yurta's low, ball 1. Allen's high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That's rocketed foul. 2 balls and a strike down to Yurta. Allen's hit foul into the backstop. 2-2. There's a roller up the middle. That's going to get into center field on the ground. So a clean single for Corbin Yurta. 1 on with no outs. And now it's Kid Paul's turn to disappoint the fans.
Yeah, I got to strand him. Kid
Yeah.
Paul 0 for 3. Go looking for 0 for 4. First pitch in there for strike. 0 the count.
Of course it was.
There he goes for second base. Swings and misses. He's nice steal by Huerta, but it looks like Kid Paul's going to strike out here. The RBI hero. Oh, that one's up high ball. 1-2 the count. Runner in scoring position.
I'm getting a lot of glitches now.
Step out of the thing if you have to. On the ground, comebacker passes the pitcher. He's thrown out, but they advance the runner, Pete.
So 1 out, and the runner at third base, Marcus Murillo, stepping in. He's 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch to Murillo's over the outside corner for called strike 1. That one's ripped foul, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's way outside ball 1. 1-2 now to Murillo, the second baseman. There's a roller to the second baseman over to first for the second out, but the run will score. So the Ramblers have cut the lead. All right, no McLean stepping in.
All right, no. Get one here. That one misses outside ball 1 the count. Bottom of the 8th, we still have another inning. Unbelievable. But up this middle into center field, that's going to be a clean single.
Yep. 1 on with 2 outs. Enoch Hughes stepping in, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 3 today. Scores now 16-2. We still got 1 more of these stupid innings to go.
We can DH anybody. We'll bring Repo Reeves in.
Enoch Hughes going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Repo Reeves. Repo Reeves, the pinch hitter, is got better average power, good ability to connect, poor less than average speed on the base pass. He's neutral and fit, hitting .375 with 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. So with 1 on and 2 outs, Repo Reeves taking over. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's ripped foul into the stands along the left field line. So 1 ball, 1 strike now. That one's low, ball 2. 2-1 now to Repo. That's in there for a called strike. That evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's way inside ball 3. Repo had to get out of the way of that one. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that's high ball 4. So Repo Reeves will take his base. Runners now at first and second with 2 outs. Hector Clement's going to step in.
All right, Hector, this is your chance. 0 for 3, like everybody else. 2 outs, 2 on. First one misses ball, 1 the count. Good patience. Bottom of the 8th, 16-2. Hot Corners. That one's in for strike. 1 apiece now. From the safety off. Early swing
Pete.
fouled back. Souvenir. 1-2. Low and in ball 2. 2-2-2. The machine gun count. There it is. Hard one to center field, and we get a highlight, Pete. There's a home run for you. Way to go, Hector. The H-Man hits that ball 442 feet. It's his 4th home run and 14th RBI of the season, and we get 3, Pete, and now it's 16-5. We're coming back.
Yes, sir. Ken Bernal, the catcher, going to step in. He's neutral and fit 1 for 3 with a single. And this place is alive. Joseph Broseph going to take a seat, Tommy.
Sit down, Joe.
They're going to bring in Rachel Rhubarb. You better be ready for it. She's a C-plus ranked starting pitcher / relief pitcher. She's got the good velocity, poor junk, and good accuracy. She's neutral and fit. She's got a 3.63 ERA though, Tommy, a 1.52 WHIP, and 13 strikeouts. She's not very well rested, just a little bit over half. Throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. So Rachel Rhubarb taking over for Joseph Broseph. The first pitch, high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Kenny Bernal. That one's ripped into the stands along the third base slide. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's ripped into the stands along the first base side. No, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kenny Bernal takes that one inside. That evens the count up at 2-2. Rhubarb throwing. There's a 1 hopper to the shortstop. Randy Mann, he flies it over the head of the first baseman into the stands. So Enoch Hugh was it? That wasn't Enoch Hugh. Who was it? We'll wind up at second. So 1 on with 2 outs. Swindle Heath's going to step in.
All right, Swindle. Pow! Strike 1. Oh, no swing. 0 in the count. Got to run at second base. 2 more runs and make us halfway there. That one's almost halfway there. 1 apiece now. Swindle Heath. That one's low and in ball 2. Good patience. So those are horrible pitches by Rachel Rhubarb. Her 9th pitch. Finally, swing and miss. Strike 2. We're at 2-2-2. There it is. Oh, it's a liner to right field, but it's going to be caught for the third out by Sox in right field.
Dag nabbit, but the Ramblers put 4 on the board. We're going into the top of the ninth. Hot Corners 16 runs on 23 hits with 2 errors. The Ramblers 5 runs on 10 hits with an error. Dirk Sportswood 4 for 4, a home run, a double, and a walk. Wow, that's a lot of stats. Dirk Sportswood, the first baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 4 for 4, a home run, a double, 2 singles, a walk, and 3 RBIs. This guy's had himself a career day today, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
First pitch. Oh, and it's a wild pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Dirk Sportswood. That's in it for a called strike. That evens the count now, 1-1. Twist Gutierrez going to throw his 10th pitch. That's in it for called strike. And very quickly, Dirk Sportswood now working from behind in the count, 1-2. And he just gets enough of that to foul it off. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the ninth. That one's high, ball 2. 2-2. Hot corner 16. There's a roller. Noah McLean will rush up on it. He'll make the throw for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Jeb Jumps, the second baseman. He's locked in and fit. 4 for 5, 2 doubles, 2 singles, 3 RBIs. That's the first time. The crowd goes wild because that's the first time the Ramblers have been able to retire Dirk Sportswood.
yeah, I know, right?
Nobody out, 1 out, top of the ninth. Twisty puts that one in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Twisty looking good so far in the first in the 2 innings he's been out. There's a shot that's going to get into. And Swindle, he's on the run. Does a backhand. He just backhanded that ball and made the catch. So 2 outs and Bo Belter, the left fielder, stepping in. He's 3 for 5 today.
Oh.
Belter is a fastball hitter.
Right? What I'm told.
Gutierrez gives him the curveball. He takes it for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. He would have gotten that past Belter if it was in the zone. That one's ripped foul along the third base line. Now, Bo Belter working from behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, but it's a drop strike, third strike, so they're going to make the throw to first just to make the official. We're going to go into the bottom of the ninth. Hot Corners 16, Ramblers 5. Spray Bellamy 0 for 3 with a walk. Corbin Yerk the 2 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Kid Paul 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Rhubarb at 10 pitches. Or your ERA's at a 3.57. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is locked in and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's 0 for 3 with a walk today. Come on. Although I wish there were guys on base. Spray Bellamy gets a hold of that one. He hits it into foul territory, just in front of the dugout on the third base side. So that's caught by the catcher for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Corbin Herta.
Corbin. Tense. Ready for strike. Go on the count. Bottom of the ninth. We got 2 more to go.
Oh,
Popped up 2 pop-ups. They're going to hit him pop-ups to the catcher.
Yeah. Yeah. Kid Paul, the right fielder, stepping into neutral and fit 0 for 4 today. Nobody on, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
Oh, wow.
Late swing, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's inside ball 1. 1-2 now. There's a shot that's going to get into left field, and it's going to be caught by Bo Belter, and the Ramblers lose again.
Wow.
This is the end of their season. They are done. There will be no playoffs, folks.
Yeah.
I don't care if they fire me. Go ahead and fire me. I don't care.
Well, technically,
I can't believe they lost this bad.
Technically, we still could make it, but we'd have to win everything. And I don't see how we can playing like this. Look at the Hot Corners get 3 in the first, 2 in the second. We get 1 in the fourth. They get 1 more in the fifth. They get 3 more in the seventh. And then they get 7 in the eighth. We get 4. So the Ramblers score 5 runs on 10 hits with 1 error. Not a bad offensive. Not bad offensively. Defensively, again, just awful. 16 runs the Hot Corners get on 23 hits and 2 errors. Yeah. We are the worst team right now by far this last stretch.
Well, that's the thing is I wouldn't even say it was defense. I would say it was pitching. Our pitching is horrible.
Yeah,
It's not like you say, the Hot Corners had 2 errors today. We only had 1. I mean, we're not making a lot of errors in the field. There were 2 errors in judgment, but honestly, the game didn't hinge on those 2.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just pitching, like you've talked about in the past. Pitchers are giving up hits into the alleys. Players are able to run around the bases like there's no tomorrow. It's just, yeah.
All right. So for hitting, Burko goes 3 for 6 with 3 runs and RBI. Dirk Sportswood 4 for 5 with 4 runs, a home run, 3 RBIs, and a walk. Jeb Jumps 4 for 6 with 3 runs, 3 RBIs. These guys are just lapping it up, man. They haven't had an outing like this all year. Bo Belter 3 for 6 with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, 1 strikeout. I mean, they're giving high fives all the way onto the plane. Mann comes in, goes 3 for 5 with a run, 3 RBIs. Bash goes 1 for 5 with a run, with an RBI and a strikeout. Geronimo James 1 for 5 with an RBI and 2 strikeouts. So far, everyone has an RBI. James goes 1 for 5 with an RBI, a hit, an RBI, and two strikeouts. Nora Holmes 2 for 5 with a run, an RBI. And now finally to the people who didn't score an RBI, only 3 of them. Sox comes into sub, doesn't hit. Medina goes 2 for 5, the rookie, 2 for 5 with a run and 2 strikeouts. And then Lars Stagthieves comes in to relieve and doesn't hit as well.
Yeah, and then for the Ramblers, we got Swindle Heath, he came back from an injury, and I think he's got 1 hit since he's come back. He goes 1 for 5 today. Spray Bellamy 0 for 4 with a walk. Again, Bellamy is a bat we need to hear from on every game. Corbin Huerta. He goes 2 for 5, scores a run, struck out twice. Again, the 2 strikeouts are uncharacteristic for him. Kid Paul 0 for 5 with a strikeout. That's not characteristic for Kid Paul. Again, I don't know why the offense seems to have dried up. Marcus Murillo 1 for 4, scored a run, picked up an RBI. Noel McLean goes 4 for 4.
Yeah.
And scored a run. But again, no home run, no RBI. So he gets 4 hits, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Enoch Q goes 0 for 3 and struck out once. Again, you're following up Noel McLean with Enoch Q, who goes 0 for the day. Repo Reeves goes 0 for 0. But he did walk. So he scored a run, walked once. Hector Clements goes 1 for 4, scored a run, hit a home run, picks up 3 RBIs. He did strike out twice. Ken Bernal 1 for 4 with 1 RBI.
Yeah, and again,
look over there at the Hot Corners. It's bad. We keep talking about our batting averages. They got like 341, 305, 325, 302, 333, 400, and they're in last place in their division.
Yeah, you look at ours. If you saw our batting averages in real life for a real team, you'd be like, wow. These guys are like the Yankees. No, now we got a losing record, finally. All right, we finally get a loser. Dot DeCornis goes 5 2/3 innings with just 7 hits, 1 earned run, walks 1 runner, gets 6 strikeouts. His ERA drops to a 4.91. He's now 3-2-0 on the season, winning record. Way to go, Dot. Joseph Broseph goes 2 innings, gives up 3 hits, 4 earned runs. It was their weakest pitching. Walks a batter, gives up a home run. His ERA jumps to a 4.96. He's 3-0-0 on the season. And Rhubarb comes in to relieve, throws 1 1/3 innings, gives up nothing. Her ERA is a 3.42. She's 0-3-4 on the season.
And for the Ramblers, Tobias Glover, he'll get saddled with the loss. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 11 hits, 5 earned runs, struck out 1. His ERA is at a 4.70, and his record will fall to 2 wins and 3 losses. Jay DeTesta came in, pitched 2 1/3, gave up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, struck out 2. Gave up a home run. Her ERA is at a 7.56. She still has no record on the season. Danny Bowers pitched an inning, gave up 8 hits, 7 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. His ERA is at an 8.55. His record will remain 1 win, 1 loss, and no saves. And then Twisty Gutierrez came in, pitched a really good inning and 2/3. Only struck out 2. His ERA falls to a 2.79. His record will remain 2 wins, no losses, and 2 saves. And Glover, Testa, and Bowers, their ego is shot pretty much for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and no matter what.
Right.
Even though his name is Donnie, you will call him Danny.
We'll call him Danny.
He's Danny. He's always been Danny to me.
As long as he keeps giving up 7 earned runs, I'm going to start calling him Dirt. I'm going to call him Dirt Bowers.
Well, this is something you don't see every day, Pete.
3 stars of the game. The number 1 star, number 28, the B-ranked first baseman, Dirk Sportswood, 4 for 5, a home run, a double, 3 RBIs, and scored 4 runs.
Yeah, it's got to be the only game this season where the Hot Corners have all 3 stars of the game. Number 36, the B-plus ranked second baseman, Jeb Jumps, gets the 2nd star, goes 4 for 6 with 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs.
And that's the thing, too. We'll talk about number 69 here, B-minus ranked second baseman, shortstop. I think it was Randy Mann. He goes 3 for 5, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and he scored a run. Again, the number of doubles that these guys hit.
Yeah.
Was just
our
amazing.
outfield is the slowest in the world.
Yeah, but there's 5 doubles right there on these 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the gamer stats. Good old Tommy G with 6 hits, 2 RBIs, 4 great catches, 2 bases stolen, 3 strikeouts for a contribution of 52%. Pete J had 4. I had 4 hits. Wow, you can knock me over with a feather. I thought for sure it was maybe 2. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. They got 3 strikeouts for a contribution of 48%. And that's going to be how she broke it down, folks. Again, technically Tommy G is right. We are not officially out of it, but boy, the way we're playing and the damage that's being done to our pitching staff over the course of these games, I don't know if we're going to be able to overcome that.
Well, it's funny because it's like there's that lockdown where it says this pitcher is just going to get rattled. It's just going to happen, and you could see it coming, and you try to make different pitches. And at one point, I thought, you know what? I'm not even going to throw a strike because they're hitting everything. So I'm just going to throw a ball and see if they hit it. And when I went to throw it there, that's when the reticle just shot right to the middle of the strike zone. It's like, what? It won't even let me throw a ball. Yeah, it won't even let me throw a ball. It's like, no, you're not going to throw a ball. This guy's going to nail you. So it's like, what? You may as well just simulate the game and watch it. It's that ridiculous. I mean, again, I don't mind losing. Sometimes I make, that's a bad pitch call. This whatever. But when I'm going to put a slider, and I'm going to put it just outside the strike zone to the left, and the reticle is right in the middle. It's like, no, I did not want to throw a strider down the pipe. That's obviously the wrong pitch in this case. I wanted to get it fading out and have him chase it or the ball. Yeah. But it's like, no, I wouldn't throw a slider down the middle. That's just. So anyone watching is like, why would you throw that? Well, I wouldn't.
Right.
And I didn't. The computer did.
Yeah. I've done that too, where I've tried to, like you say, you get into that mode where they're hitting everything. So you try to throw a ball away, and they still hit it.
Yeah.
And you're like, I hit the reticle. The reticle's outside the strike zone, and pretty well outside the strike. And still, they'll reach out and they'll still hit it. And you're like, that's.
I just realized we got to close this thing down. It's almost an hour and a half of this nightmare. So let's. We'll wrap it up, Pete. Now you're gonna jump on a flight, going back out of town again. Where are we heading now? We got to go to. We're going to Colorado. Do some more hunting out there too.
Yeah, we're very cool. Yeah, let's do that. I can't wait for more hunting.
Silver Peaks. Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah,
we'll do the Lockhorns, and then we'll go to Chicago for 2. We've been looking forward to that. It'll be nice to lose in Chicago.
I'm looking forward to flying into Chicago. It's been a while.
Yeah. And then back here for the Sirloins, and then back out to Atlanta for Wildcats. All right, folks. So thanks for hanging with us this long. Hang in there. You never know. We'll see what happens. Until the next game in Colorado Springs, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're going to say, get out of here.